Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio Rails, not robots. My name, of course, is Over the Potato. I did say today that we are going to address the okay, that's fine. The rapidly deteriorating power situation. I mean, it's okay for now, but I think it could be a whole damn sight better. So it's just something that we need to get on top of. But before we actually do that, we need to upgrade our entire copper area, and we need to upgrade it to the steel furnace. I don't really think there's much point in upgrading to electric furnaces. I mean, we could, but our electricity consumption would literally just tank further. And you know what? As much as I'm a fan of tanking electricity consumption, it's not that great. It's not something that thrills me. It doesn't really get me out of bed in the morning. Not really, I'm afraid. But hey ho. Maybe it gets you out of bed in the morning. Tanking electricity consumption. Maybe that's your jam. You know, maybe that's your, your peanut butter and honey. I mean, that sounds atrocious. Oh god. Have people ever tried peanut butter and honey? I don't know. Did I say my name was Over the Potato? And did I say that this is Factorio Rails, not robots? I hope I did. Because I occasionally forget to say these things. And I feel that I always do, but I always forget as well. So it's tough being me. It's tough being me, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for free. It's tough being me. Okay, more stone. I love this reoccurring stone mine over here. It's just great. It's just giving us so much stone. It's very, very nice actually. We're almost to the point where we can sustain our entire factory with copper. Are we running out of coal up here? I think we may be running out of coal. You know what's going to be crazy, right? Is that we're going to have to import coal, right, to be exported. How crazy is that to believe? It's pretty fucking crazy. What was I going to do? I was going to stick some stone. Oh, you just went away. I wanted to repair you. Oh, what a shame. Oh well, I can just put it off now. I'll take some coal out of here, put some stone in instead. There we go. There we go. And there we go. It's good enough. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, and then we probably want to get rid of a whole bunch of that iron that we've just got lying redundant. And in the meantime, we will take out some more stone blocks, stone bricks, whatever you call them. Stone bricks. Stone bricks. That's the correct term. And we shall try and sort out our copper situation as quickly as possible. Where did they go? There they are. I spotted them. I know people were probably at home being like, oh, why do you not see them, you utter idiot. I can understand that viewpoint. I can understand that. I feel your pain. Yeah, so this area is taking a shit ton of copper to actually power, or actually maintain. And I don't know how we are going to resolve this. Yeah, it's going to be kind of difficult to do, actually. I mean, there's the whole thing about speeding up the belts, but will that actually make a difference? I mean, we can try it, I suppose. Obviously, we need to speed up the splitter as well, if we're going to do that, which is a little bit more of an investment. And we also need to run back and get some more red belts, because we do. Oh man, you know what we're also sort of ready for? Why is this not making... I'll take that, thank you. Okay, good, you're making... I just like everybody to look the same. That works fine. We also need to start thinking about actually making blue science now, because we've got all of the required ingredients, and it's just a simple case of putting them all together now, so it's kind of nice. What were we going to do here? We were going to upgrade the splitter, and we were going to upgrade this belt. There we go. Probably take this back a few bits, and speed this up too. There we go. There we go, just like that. How fantastic is that? And then maybe, just because we're cool like that, we will upgrade this bit of underground track as well. But it looks like that has solved most of the issues anyway, so yeah, not too worried by that. Just to get a little bit more production down, or just to get a little bit more production, yeah, because basically, occasionally these mines can be inhibited by the passing copper blocks, so we're gonna just make sure that we stick every little bit of, oh, not there. That was very important that we didn't mess that up. There we go. So fingers crossed that that'll make a little bit of a difference. It might not. We may still have a copper shortage, and if we do, then we'll need to take a look at the amount of raw input that we're putting in. So basically that would mean getting more copper mines, but I think for the most part that is going to sort us out sufficiently for a good time. Yeah, a very, very good time. I mean, that looks not bad. That looks fine. Wow, we really are running out of coal at a fairly rapid rate, actually. One turret's engaged with the enemy. That's fine. That's good. That's how we like it to be. Look at how much iron we've got, though. Wow, holy cow. It's crazy. Yeah, but this is good. We're slowly but surely getting the amount of copper that we actually need together, which is really important. Really very, very important that we get all of the copper that we need. So yeah, it's just these bad boys that we need at the moment to finish building. That's pretty much it. Can we upgrade these to fast inserters? Will that make a damn difference? It might not. Worth a shot anyway. Whoops. Whoops. Don't stand on the belt when you're placing stuff, because that is just a recipe for placing stuff wrongly, as you can probably tell. Yeah, so it looks like we need to try and saturate the copper belt just a little bit more. Maybe, you know what, maybe we just don't even have enough production. Maybe that's the case. I mean, that could be the case. I mean, and to sort that, we can try and get a few more stone bricks, but that's about all we can do, I'm afraid. I mean, out with upgrading all of these furnaces, those 4 furnaces, I don't think there is actually very much we can do. 1, 2, 3, one more. Cancel that. Perfect. Okay, that's all furnaces. Wow, you've not been producing for this entire fucking time? Are you serious? That is impressive. Holy cow. I missed that out for the longest time. The absolute longest time. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? That is crazy. That is absolutely insane. Anyway, we did say that we were going to do power. We're already 7 minutes in, and we haven't done a shred of power, yet I've got all of the required materials to actually do some power. Let's go and take a trip to Wonderland. No, not to Wonderland. Just to our magical, mythical power station. Flip the train around the right way. Stick some of our good old-fashioned fossil fuels. Yeah, let's stick them in, and let's take a little slow trip up, because we don't want to crash into anything, of course. Okay, let's take this off the rails, because we don't want to cause any disruption or whatever. You were attacked. How are you guys dealing with this? Yeah, you're fine. Okay, that's good. That's fine. That's great. Yeah, okay. The next row. How are we going to do this next row? We're probably just going to do it normally. I mean, we're not going to do any fancy, you know, inserter to boiler to inserter to boiler sort of combo wombos. Yeah, we'll just do it nice and normally in a really chilled out fashion, because there's no real need to do that. We've got plenty of space up here. There we go. That's 14. Now we just need 10 of these, which we have, coincidentally, and this should increase our power output by 50%, if I've calculated correctly, because we've, you know, by roughly 50% anyway. Not perfectly 50%, but roughly 50%. Okay, let's get those inserters down. Pick up these trees, which I neglected to grenade in the first place. And we can just actually use normal belt here. There's no need to use advanced belt. There we go. Okie doke. And oh wow, we did use advanced belt over there. What an idiot. I was a fool. It doesn't make a shred of difference, let's face it. I mean, we're always gonna have an abundance of coal here, unless we have like 20 lines of furnace boiler combos. We are gonna have a lot of coal over here. Perfect. That lines up pretty much spectacularly. All we need to do now is link these bad boys up. Make sure that they've got something powering them. Okay, there, there, and there, and there. And then we should basically have done that. Like, that was really, really ridiculously simple. Also, I'm going to put a turret just over here, just in case, you know, 20 rounds or whatever, 20 magazines, just to be on the safe side of things. And this should basically ensure that our, power demand is absolutely fine. Yeah, I mean, look, we're seeing a reduced performance from everybody across the board, which is really, really nice, because reduced performance means that, you know, we're not taking full advantage of the fact that we've got more power production than we actually need. So that's great. That's absolutely perfect. That's literally our power issue sorted, and I did not think that it would be that easy, but it has been, and it's been fantastic. That's amazing. Okay, let's do a go-to station. Let's go to, where's the main station output? There we go. Let's go there, because it just means that I don't crash, and I don't want to crash, do I? I really don't want to crash. Not really a huge fan of that whole crashing business. Oh, sweet. Let's disembark here. Might as well. Pretty darn sweet, if you ask me. Pretty darned sweet. What we're actually going to need to do is quickly place a signal, of which we already have some, but we're going to have to quickly place a signal right there. Yeah. So that we can still get access to this side of things, even if there's a train over there. Likewise, we're going to have to place signals here, here, and here. You know what? We should probably do that so that we're future-proofing this scenario of a crash ever happening. We really don't want a crash to happen. I mean, it's not going to destroy trains, because it just doesn't destroy trains, but it would still be a major bummer. Okay, can we do this a little bit better? Make it a little bit tidier? No? Apparently not. Apparently we can't. Apparently it's just going to have to look horrifically inconsistent. Yeah, apparently it's just going to have to look horrifically inconsistent, just like that. Okay, well, I tried. I mean, give me points for trying at least. What else were we going to do? I feel that we were going to do something really, really important, but we just haven't. I really just don't know. I just don't know. What we can do quite quickly is we can cap off smart inserter production, because as you can see correctly, we've already got way too many fucking smart inserters, which is not great. Let me guess, up there in the top mining outpost, it's crazy to me that the area producing power is giving out less pollution than the iron area, which is just mines. That seems a little bit insane to me, but maybe that's just me. Can't just be me that thinks that that's insane. It can't be. It just cannot be. Quickly, while we're here, let's try and just belt up, or underground belt up, the rest of that area right there. 1, 2. Just so we can be, you know, ready for the next stage of whatever we choose to do. And what are we going to choose to do now? I don't really know, actually. We've got a couple of things on the agenda that we were thinking about doing. I think chief amongst them must be making blue circuits, but that's something that we can quite successfully put off until the next episode, I think. Like, that is not a big deal. You know what we could do? We could put these guys in the central bus. That is exactly what we could and should do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I love how, you know, 5 is the number of assembly machines that we've got on this side, and then we've always got 6 on this side. Like, it's always 6. It's always 6. Well, not apart from there, but it's always 6. It's always 6. It's always 6. It's always 6. And then this side, it's always 5. It's always 5. It's always 5. Like, what sort of an idiot would plan that out? Jesus. What sort of a fool would ever think like that? I wonder what type of fool would ever do such a darn thing. We're gonna do the same system that we deployed over... No, I see you. I see you indeed. There we go. I saw you. I was just making sure that I didn't launch my rocket launcher at them. Maybe wouldn't have been the best idea in the world. We're going to do the same system that we do over here. I think that really seemed to work very, very well. Okay, let's build that out by 2. Okay, and then... Okay, so it's not going to look like that. It's actually going to look like every 2 is going to go underneath, right? So 1, 2, 3. We're going to need exactly 3 of those pieces of underground belt. Well, we're going to need a lot more than 3 pieces of underground belt. Let me tell you that. In fact, you know what? We might not. We might not. We might not. We'll do our best. We'll do our best like this. Okay. This is what I mean. That's what we're doing. It's gonna look like that. And then you're gonna come down here. And then you are going to go this way. Perfecto. And you go under there like so. Can we make more belt? I need more iron to make more belt. So give me more iron then. Yeah, it's also important to note that we do need to like upgrade our original belt up there. It's just not quite cutting it anymore, and it's sort of supplying. It's shortening supply to the rest of the factory. Okay. Okay, perfect. Oh, that's good. That's really cool. That's really cool. I like how this is happening. We're pretty much constantly producing these things, apart from the fact that we don't have any plastic. Yeah, that's something we need to sort, and it's something that we really can't afford to keep putting off, because it's just going to end up, you know, it's just going to end up being a detriment to us, unfortunately. But hey ho, you know, we make do with what we've got. Okay, there we go. Just trying to extend this as much as I possibly can. Let's main bus you up as well, I guess. In fact, do we even want to main bus you up? I mean, we don't even want to main bus you up. I don't even think we need to. I mean, the only thing that we really need smart inserters for is for this stupid green circuits, which are going to be stupid blue circuits, which are going to be made down here anyway. Like, we'll stick them onto a belt, that's for damn certain, but is it worth main busing them? Not really. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Hey, look, there we go. We can get oh, a 7. A perfect unblemished full 7 belt. I really like the way that looks. I really do. I really fucking do. That's okay though. That's okay. That's fine. Let's go and get a little bit more belt. I like how our factory is sitting idle at the moment. By buffering it, we've effectively managed to sort of compensate for the lack of, or you know, we've managed to compensate. We managed to save resources by buffering. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, what am I saying? Compensate for? Like, that doesn't really make that much sense, actually, when I think about it. Okay, up to the top. And what is the ratio that we need for blue circuits? It's 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. Well, okay, we can actually do that. Now watch me do it. Watch me do it. Look, watch me set up for failure. No, I joke. Hopefully not failure. Okay. Let's get a splitter. Splitter, please, would be fantastic. Let's take you... No, we're gonna have to put you there, actually. Yeah, I was just thinking if there was a little bit of a better way to do it, but it doesn't look like there is. I mean, we don't want it to be on both sides. That's not something I'm a huge fan of. It needs to be on a singular side only, I'm afraid. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do some weird curvy shit shenanigans, but in fact, is there a way around that? I don't really think there is. don't really think there is. There must be a way around that, because that looks ugly as shit. It looks god-awful. I don't know. We'll think about it in the next episode, because this is the start of the blue science production area. It's going to be big. We're going to need a lot of blue science production things. We're probably going to have 10 machines. We're probably going to have, you know, one area and then a second area, like, straight after. So, yeah, we're going to have to figure that into our plans. But yeah, tune in next time, ladies and gents, when we create blue circuits and we make our dreams a reality. That's right. We're ambitious like that. Anyway, thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!